What's up, Grunts? I'm Shadow Grunt Mike.
Juice!
And you know Juicelet. And we have some fun Love Cup teams for you. I have spent way too much Stardust powering a Pokemon for Love Cup, and I've had so much fun battling viewers on stream. Be sure to subscribe if you want to catch me live. And so I thought I would show you some of the teams that I'm using on stream because some of them are working out really well for me. So here are 5 teams I think you should consider for Love Cup. And the last one is going to be my favorite one and the one that I'll probably use when Love Cup begins. Okay, so the first team is going to be Magcargo, Vileplume, Wigglytuff. Now, I like Magcargo in the lead because I really want to be prepared for Charmers. Gotta watch out for Fighters, and that's why we have 2 anti-Fighters in the back. I also like Vileplume back there as another anti-Charmer, and then Wiggly who can kind of go even there. So let's take a look at a couple of games that I did on stream with this team. And the first game is going to be against Generation, a fellow content creator and a good friend. Check out Generation's stream. He leads Vileplume here, which looks worse for Vileplume than it actually is, but he switches out anyway. So I'm going to switch in my Wiggly so that it doesn't end up going against the Vileplume later. Yeah, we do want to win the lead here though, so we will be shielding, and then good old Charm just gets the job done. Very reliable here, and it will get us the lead. And now we are loaded, so if that Vileplume is what comes out now, then we have the juicy Ice Beam. So yes, it is the Vileplume, but it shields, and now we get farmed down, which is pretty bad, and now this Vileplume is loaded. So we go Magcargo, and it looks bad for Vileplume, but actually, we're both doing neutral damage. And I looked it up later, in the 1 and 2 shields, they simultaneously KO. So yeah, we take a Sludge Bomb because we know that whatever move they use will be resisted if it's Fairy or Poison. And he lets through the charge move, and now he sends out a Charizard, and we had a Vileplume in the back, so it's not going to work out, sadly. For Vileplume, we have to shield this, and I think he still has a shield, so there's really no chance we're going to land this here. And then Magcargo doesn't seem like it's up for the task of finishing up this Charizard, although we'll do double super effective. So how close does this... Oh, yeah. This is a simultaneous KO, I forgot. I thought that he was going to win that, and I remember when I played that, I thought he was going to win also. Anyway, this next game is against another good friend, and a legend now, Pokeballin. So Pokeballin loses the lead here with his Wiggly, so now he sends in Medicham, and I send in the Vileplume. I don't know if it's a better or worse decision than the Wiggly. Either one would have been acceptable here, I think, because Wiggly would take neutral but do super effective. Vileplume takes resisted damage and does neutral. So, but we do have to shield the Ice Punches, so probably Wiggly would have been better, because then we wouldn't have to use those shields. I don't know. So now we win the lead here, but we had to pay 2 shields, but... he sends in, what was that? Well, we throw our Sludge Wave, which is probably not going to land, or Sludge Bomb. Okay, it's a Scrafty. So this is a double fighting team. So that happens to work out for me because I have 2 anti-fighters right in the back there. So, yeah, this just happened to work out for me, and we won the lead against his Charmer. So, yeah, that's pretty much all he can do. He throws in the Wiggly, and now we have the Magcargo against the Wiggly. We'll resist the Charms, and the Scrafty is dead in the back because we still have a Wigglytuff. So this is definitely game over. And, yeah, and so he knows it. So the next team is going to be a very spicy one. We have got Magmortar in the lead, people. Yes, Magmortar, and I think this might actually work out for Magmortar because I really like the move coverage there, the fighting type fast move, fire and electric type charge move. I feel like that's really good coverage, and fire is going to be a resistant type, so this might actually work out for Magmortar. And then in case we run into a water type, we have Vileplume as a hard counter, and then Wiggly to provide some much needed bulk for this team, because it's otherwise very squishy. So let's take a look at how this team performs in a couple of matches I did on stream. Here we see a Charizard in the lead. Okay, so the Charizard will double resist the fighting, but we do have the Thunderbolt, so we definitely have the upper hand here, and we're resisting the fire spins all the while. So pretty much they have to shield here if they want to keep the Charizard alive. Okay, and they do shield, and he switches out into a Blissey. Oh my god. So yeah, you don't want to see too many Blisseys out there, otherwise the games will take forever. But this one is Zen headbutting me for super effective damage, which is not great. I didn't think about that when I sent out the Vileplume, honestly. We pull off a Sludge, but it doesn't seem to matter to the Blissey. So we are not gonna shield because we don't want to take the super effective on the Zen headbutt anyway. So we can send out the Magmortar now and just Karate Chop down. And then who do they have here? Oh, they sent out the Charizard. Okay, so that is a very interesting idea because we will definitely be one-shotting here if we land. Okay, and we do land it, and they now send out a Jinx. Oh, man, so this was a hard loss. Magmortar was the perfect Pokemon against this team, basically. Oh, man, this Jinx does not stand a chance, people. You would think Jinx would stand a chance in Love Cup, if anything. But yeah, she is useless even in Love Cup. We do super effective, juicy Fire Punch there, and that is a GG's. So glad I brought Magmortar into that one. And let's look at the next game. This is a Vileplume in the lead. Okay, so another pretty good lead there, and they'll switch into Wiggly, which is also not bad for Magmortar, but we will go Vileplume. Yeah, we can resist the charms and just shield the Ice Beam, and we'll have a fully loaded Vileplume. I should probably teach a second move on this Vileplume soon, because I do need options. So let's see what they send out now. Looks like maybe a Vileplume. I thought I saw Grass type. So we'll get juicy neutral damage here. Nope. Okay, so it's we get shielded, and now it looks like we're gonna get Razor Leaf down, which is not great. But we do have the Magmortar, so let's go with that. And okay, we pull off a Fire Punch here. Let's hope this lands, people. We want to do juicy, super effective damage. We get the shield, and we are taking resisted damage, which is good. In comes a Alomola. I should probably switch out right away. Oh no, but I don't think the switch clock was up, so at least we have a Thunderbolt to threaten, and it lands. So now I throw in the Wiggly, and I do want to hope to charm down, but we can't do it, and in comes what's probably a Psychic, and I choose to shield that, charm down this thing, and then hoping I can pull the Ice Beam on this Vileplume. No, it doesn't land. And I think either Vileplume's moves would KO here. We get the super effective Sludge Bomb, and no, Magmortar does not have it in it to finish the match there, so good game. So the next team is going to be Scizor, Crustle, Wigglytuff. And I really like Scizor in the lead. I feel like it's going to be really strong because it's going to be good against Charmers and Bug Pokemon, and it beats some Water Pokemon. And then we've got Crustle in the back in case we run into a Fire type and need a hard counter. And then we've got Wiggly to add some bulk and also to add some resistance to fighters. But yeah, this team isn't great against fighters or Fire type Pokemon in the lead, so we'll have to see if those are common. Anyway, here are a couple of battles that I did on stream. Let's take a look. So we're gonna lead Scizor, and we run into a Scrafty, which is too bad for us. So we're just going to probably stay in here because we are double weak to fighters. So we just have to kind of let this play out and then come in with the Wigglytuff. So we're just gonna pull off some X Scissors here, which will do neutral damage. The Night Slash would do resisted damage, right? Double resisted damage, so totally not worth doing. We're just gonna stick to the X Scissors here, which are fine because they're very spammy. And we're gonna soft lose this, it looks like. Yeah, so now we can come in with the Wigglytuff. We are not gonna shield what's probably just a power-up punch. I don't think he would throw a foul play. So yeah, so it's a power-up punch, and then in comes a Another Wigglytuff. Okay, so they are ahead on the damage here, so it looks like they're going to win, but I do want to pull off the Ice Beam. Crustle would not be much better against the Wigglytuff, so I guess I thought it was just better to stay in here, but we get basically Charm down, and then in comes a Milotic, and we have the Crustle in the back, so really bad for us. We are just going to get Waterfall down here. We pull off the X-Scissors, but I don't think it matters. This thing is thick, and yeah, we just get completely fast move down the whole game. Counter, and then Charm, and then Waterfall. So I go down with 2 shields. Feels bad, feels real bad. Milotic takes out the rest of the team there. So GG's. And let's go into the next game. Also leading Caesar. We're going up against another Caesar. Okay, so the mirror match here. We are just going to work up to Night Slash, trying to get an extra fast move in there, but didn't work. So we're not going to shield the first one. We want them to shield. So we prevent them from getting an extra fast move there, which is good. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, he's going to shield. And if you notice there, I actually got 1 bullet punch ahead, probably due to lag, so that wasn't great. So we are in a better position now, because I believe we're 1 bullet punch ahead, and I snuck 1 in there, so that was good. And here I decide, because I snuck 1 in, I can probably just farm from here. But he got the boost, and oh my god, I should have thrown, but I didn't, and we end up going down at the same time. So yeah, I probably could have played that better, but maybe it's best that I didn't, because that canceled out the lead I got due to lag. So now it's a duel of the Charmers, and I think Wiggly is bulkier and just better in Great League here. So I guess this is a win for me, and now I get to farm down. And okay, in comes a Sea King, and we can do neutral damage with the Play Rough, so let's go with that. We are taking super effective from the Poison Jab, if that's Poison Jab. No, it's not Poison Jab, but I switch out anyway. And I'm pulling an X-Scissor here because that will do fine damage against the Sea King. We'll take neutral from Icy Wind and from Drill Run, so Crustle can tank whatever this is. Oh my god, it's a Water Pulse. Okay, so it is not a Legacy Sea King, people. But Crustle manages to tank that anyway, and looks like the X-Scissor is going to be enough to take out the Clefable, and that is a GG's. So really good there. Was not expecting the Water Pulse, but yeah, that worked out for us. Okay, the next team is Sea King in the lead, and it's backed up by Magcargo and Vileplume. So I really like this team because it is triple anti-charm. So if you're looking for an anti-charm team, this is a great one. One thing about it is that Sea King will lose to fighters, and so will Magcargo. So if we run into a fighter, we'll just have to sacrifice the Sea King and then come in and farm down probably with the Vileplume. So if fighters are common in the lead, then I'm not sure if this will work, but if Charmers are as popular as we think they're going to be, this could be a great team. So let's take a look and see how this team does for me on stream. So we're going to lead Sea King here, and we see a Crustle, which is not good for us because the Poison Jab does not very effective, and yeah, and for that reason, I think we would lose this matchup. So let's see. Okay, we choose the shield here. Okay, interesting. And let's go with the Icy Wind and see what they choose to do. In retrospect, I probably would have just let that go. Because I think we are going to lose this anyway. But they switch out unexpectedly, and I don't think they had to. But something's gonna now catch the Drill Run. Okay, Alomomola. So we're gonna go with the Vileplume to pull off the super effective Razor Leaf and resist the Waterfall. I don't think they had to switch. I think they were totally fine with Crustle in the lead. So now let's see who they send out. They send out the Crustle, which is not a bad choice. The X-Scissor will do juicy neutral damage to us for sure, and we'll let it go. And the Sludge Bomb will do resisted damage, so that's not ideal. So yeah, let's just let this Vileplume go down here. We get farmed. And then we are gonna go with the, I don't know what better choice is. Probably Magcargo is the better choice. Okay, but we go Sea King here. Probably not the best choice. They go Vileplume. Okay, and it takes out the Sea King. Oh boy. So now there's Magcargo against the Vileplume. I think we can farm down here. And I know I will resist the Sludge Bomb, so I think I don't shield here, but I should have, because look how much it did. And now, even though I have a shield, just in case the Crustle has a fast move, I don't think I have enough health to fast move down. Yeah, so then, yeah, the Magcargo went down. I definitely should have shielded that Sludge Bomb, even though it was resisted. So here is the next battle, and we see a Heatmer. Okay, so I have no idea what the heck this thing knows, but I'm resisting the fire move, so that's pretty juicy. I can do super effective with the Drill Run, so I think I'm in a good position. I won't shield this, and a Thunder Punch comes through, which I was not expecting, and it did a lot of damage, so I'm hoping this lands, and no, this does not land, which is probably smart for them, because now they can think, they can farm me down, and not much I can do. Oh, okay, I do get to another Drill Run. So I decide to shield this, and maybe I can get both shields out of them, or we can win the lead. So actually, tanking the Thunder Punch worked out for me. And here we get both shields, and so I switch into Magcargo very quickly to farm down, which is a very risky move, but I did not want to get the Sea King. I did not want the Sea King to get farmed down more. And they send out a Clefable, which is interesting because we resist the Charm now. So that has me thinking that we're in a good position, and we'll throw off this Stone Edge now, and we would take out, okay, we take out the Clefable. Out comes a Scizor, okay, and they're doing, I think, super effective on that Bullet Punch. Oh no, neutral damage on the Bullet Punch. And we're doing neutral on the Rock Throw. So they probably should have sent out the Scizor instead of the Magcargo. I mean, instead of the Wiggly. But we're able to get to the Stone Edge anyway. And yeah, that should take out the Scizor, and that's it for them. Here's one more game with the Sea King lead. So we are going to lead a Sea King into a Wormadam. Okay, so this is bad for us because they are resisting the Poison Jab, and they are doing neutral damage with the Confusion. So I'm gonna pull off an Icy Wind to start because this might be a long battle, I don't know. And let's just see if they choose to shield it. Okay, they don't shield, which is probably the right move on their part. And I don't know, honestly, what this thing knows. So we're just gonna let it through because it's not a great matchup anyway, and it's an Iron Head. So lucky for us, we resist that. They probably should have gone with a different move. So now we get to pull off a Drill Run, and great, that lands. So this actually didn't turn out too bad. Can we? No. Okay, so they get to another move, and here, yeah, we can just let it go down because I don't think we can farm down with the Poison Jab anyway. And we can come in and farm. Yeah, so we're going to farm with Magcargo. We don't want to come in because we don't, with Vileplume, because we don't want it to take super effective from the Confusion. They come in with a Gorabis, which I swear I have never seen that Pokemon in my life, people. So we switch into Vileplume, and they switch into Talonflame. So very bad matchups for us in the back here. Too bad we lost the lead, and then we lost both of the matchups in the back. There's nothing we can do. We could farm down the Talonflame. Okay, that's good. But yeah, this Gorabis is just going to fast move us down, and it's got 2 shields, so there's nothing we can do here. And we hardly have any health anyway, so yeah, this thing takes us down. I swear I have never seen that thing. Let me know in the comments if there's anyone else out there who has never heard of that Pokemon before. Okay, so now we're at the last team, and this is my favorite team, the one I'm probably going to use when Love Cup begins. So this is going to be Magcargo in the lead, and it's going to have Vileplume and Scizor in the back. So I really believe in Magcargo as the lead. PvPoke has it as the number 7 lead. It resists Charm, it has play against other fire types, it beats Scizor, and it's very bulky, and mine is a rank 18, so very bulky. Licky, and I'm looking forward to using it. And then in case we run into a water or a fighting type, we've got Vileplume as the hard counter to both, and then Scizor as a soft counter to both. It will win against about half of the water types, and then it will lose to the fighters, actually. So this team is a little bit weak to fighters, so we'll have to see if we see many of those in the lead. So let's see how this team does for me on stream. And here I play one of my longtime viewers and good friends, Magnezone. So we run into a Slowking to start. How spicy. So yeah, it feels weird because it's a water type, but I think it doesn't know any water moves. So I think we're okay here. It's just neutral damage, but I guess I panic and I switch out anyway. So I send in Scizor and he sends out a Licky. Oh god. Yeah, that name. I'm still not used to that name. So, yeah, this Licky is just licking us down, of course. And we are just going to spam X scissors here and hope we get some shields or something. Okay, so there's a shield. I have no idea how this matchup turns up. I don't even know what moves this thing is gonna know, but we're gonna keep spamming the X scissor here and see what happens. Okay, so we get both shields with the Licky. At this point, I think I have the opportunity to farm down even if I have to go 2 shields. So I'm willing to do that if needed. But okay, it looks like I don't have to do that. So I save myself from having to use another shield. I think, oh, maybe I can farm down a little bit so I stop hitting the bubbles. But yeah, it just goes down anyway. Out comes a Clefable. Okay, so they're able to charm down there, but this is an triple anti-charm team, remember people. So we were okay with, on that Clefable. Out comes the Slowking. We will definitely shield. We do not want to take super effective damage from that thing right now. Out comes my Magcargo. We can get rid of this Slowking, and then the Clefable is just trapped in the back because it is a triple anti-charm team, people. So good game, Magnezone. I really think that Charmers will be popular, especially in the back as a safe swap. So I really believe in having anti-Charmers in the back and in the front. So yeah, good game, Magnezone. And yeah, those are all 5 teams, people. Let me know in the comments, what team are you planning to use in Love Cup? Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give this a like and leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to catch me live. All right, guys. Peace.